Happy holiday. Happy holiday. So I know some people are celebrating Turkey Day or Thanksgiving Day or Duck Day. Yeah, some people have duck today. So I'm doing this video because a subscriber asked me to. So this is being done by request. You know how hard it is for us God-sent people to deal with family on the holidays. Yeah. So a sub on the channel asked me to give some tips for surviving family interaction and contact on holidays. So here are some tips. First, talk less. I'm serious, because the more you talk to family members and your God sent, the more they try to dig into your personal life. We are very attractive. Our vibration is attractive. So if you've been protecting your energy and then you go around your family members, they're going to try to get you to share some information about you. And you know that if you're God sent, you can't trust everybody in your family. So what you need to do is talk less. Second of all, when you're talking less, even when you're talking, you need to be talking kind of like coded, like, oh, I've been handling my business. Now, of course, they're going to suspect that you are. So what you need to do is just toss in a little bit of stuff like, oh, I've been working on my project, getting creative. But don't tell no details. Because, see, holidays is often used to pry into other people's lives. A lot of people do that. And they want to get a full update on you, what you've been doing through the year, what you've been through. They want to hear it out of your mouth. Don't give them the satisfaction of being able to say, hey, I told your business. It's on you because you told me your business. You don't want to hear that down the road after the holidays when you found out they told your business to family members that wasn't even at the party. You don't want to hear that. So talk less. Second is, if I was y'all, God sent people, don't be showing up looking too blessed. I know it's hard not to look too blessed when you're God sent. Don't be wearing all your best jewelry. Don't be looking all super fly, because attacks is coming. Your vibration is too strong and you're naturally attractive. Because when you have a lot of light, you tend to give off an image of beauty. So you don't want to give off too much beauty at the party, because some people coming to the holiday party to prove that they got it going on, that they the one that got fly and leveled up. Let them go ahead and have that little pleasure and all that. You don't need that. You know what you're working with. You know what you got at home. So keep it to a minimum. You trying to cut back on unnecessary fights. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to keep attacks at a minimum so you can have your peace and eat your turkey in peace without ready to take the wishbone and go at somebody. You don't want to have to do that. All right? You don't want to have to slap somebody in the face with some cranberry juice, some cranberry sauce. You don't want to have to do that. All right? You don't want to have to push some stuffing in somebody's face. So just go ahead and love yourself, but you know what I mean? Turn it down a little bit with your physical beauty. Little less is more, but not too much more, because you're protecting your peace. You know that if you come to the party looking too fine, people are going to try to bring up some failures in your past, try to attack you and say, oh, whatever happened with that project that you didn't work out with? Did you ever get your money back? They want to bring up negatives because they jealous of your beauty, your God-sent vibration. So tone it down just a little bit, all right? Don't put on all your best jewelry and your finest clothes. Just go ahead. Energy is the proof. You know that. They could go here with all their jewelry and stuff. Energy don't lie, so you still got the golden energy. All right? All right, so the next tip. Don't act too interested in being in people's business because you know what's going to happen. The bragging, all right? Soon as you start asking, so how so, you start asking too many questions, they're going to think that's a moment to brag, that you gave them permission. And they're going to start dumping all their business on you. And that's going to be trying to keep you from feeling uncomfortable about talking a little bit about you without feeling like you're competing. That's why they like to dump all their business on you out of nowhere. So keep your questions down to a minimum. Don't be asking like, how's the job, the boo, the crib, the health. Don't ask all them questions. All right. All right. So the next tip, then y'all, I'm using this mousse on my hair for some holding. Ooh. Okay. The next tip is don't be letting everybody touch you. Like I'm gonna tell y'all right now, some of y'all, if y'all ain't careful about all the touching and the hugging and all that, y'all gonna leave. Y'all gonna go to the holiday party high vibe and you gonna leave low vibe. People can bring your vibration down from touching you. They literally can. You know, some people they got that kind of shadow energy that's that strong. So make sure you don't be doing no long hugs. You know, if you want to give a hug, keep it spiritual, religious. Keep it like a 1, 2, 3 type of situation. Like, you know what I mean? Don't be touching heads. Don't be touching like third eye to third eye. Don't be going like that. And don't be letting people kiss you on the mouth. You know, some family members will sneak and do that or go, no, that's trying to get direct throat chakra energy. Don't do that, okay? I'm serious. Now, the next thing is to make sure that you take moments to go outside. I don't care how cold it is. Look, you need a break from all that energy. You know, we sensitive sensitive to too much energy in the room. We ain't supposed to be in an environment with a whole bunch of random energy or in low-key enemy energy, you know, like family energy can be, fake and wishy-washy and stuff. So go outside and get some fresh air. Every now and then, get some fresh air to just like refresh your energy. And don't be telling people, don't be like, yeah, I'm going outside to get some fresh air, because you know there's some of the people there who like to keep track of your energy level. They're going to go outside with you. And then you're going to be like, dang, I ain't even get refreshed or nothing because they came outside with me. And that's what you're going to be like. You're like, dang, I should have just went outside for a little bit. Look, you ain't got to give nobody an explanation why you going outside. Just go outside. I'm showing the products I'm using, y'all. So just go outside. Be like, if somebody say, well, you went, say, woo, I needed to get some fresh air. I needed a break from all this energy. Or don't even tell them why. I say, I went outside to think a little bit. And if you have little moments where you feel like an outsider, or you feel like you missed a loved one that would have gave you love in the family if they was at the party, go outside and think about them by yourself. Because, you know, people are tuning into your energy levels and the feel of your energy. So if you start drifting off in thought space, thinking about the family member that passed that loved you and how you missed them and you wish they was here to be at the party to support you, people are going to feel that your emotions is changing. And then people might take advantage of that. Might say, oh, you feel like you're a little sad about so-and-so in the family that you miss who passed. I could go in and attack you because you feel sad right now. See, you don't want that. So protect your emotions. Protect your emotional flow. All right? Now, another tip. I'm going to tell y'all, some of y'all might not know this. Don't be quick to try everybody's food. Like, don't. I'm serious. As a matter of fact, one of the things you need to do is don't be eating a whole lot of food. Just in case somebody put a curse on that food, don't be eating a lot. And see, also, people, they get to know like how you treating your body based upon how much food you eating. So don't be like filling up your plate all big. Don't take no plate home. Don't take no plate home. I'm serious. Because some people will be like, oh, I thought you was so spiritual. I thought you was so into God. And I thought you had class, but look, you ain't got no class. Look, you taking a plate home. You know, you don't believe that God gonna give you some more food? You need to take my food home? You don't want nobody saying that about you behind your back. So don't take no food home. You got food? Get your little prissy plate, you know, or a little gentleman plate. If you're a gentleman, little gentleman plate. You know the gentleman plate where they got the little food in the center of the plate and a little bit of the sides around the stuff. Yeah, little gentleman plate, little prissy plate. And, you know, eat slow so that you ain't got to talk too much. See, because when you eat too fast, you get done, people think you're supposed to talk more because you're not eating. So if you're eating slow, that's less time you have to talk or be obligated to talk because you putting food in your mouth. See? I'm telling you, I got this down to a science. So the next thing you want to do if there's kids, spend more time with the kids. See? That'll give you a little break from all that grown-up energy that might be too much. Okay? You know, sometimes grown-up energy can be too much, man. Grown-ups be doing too much sometimes at parties. So don't be afraid to just go ahead and play with the kids for a while. You know, you got little nephews, little nieces, you know, little godchildren and stuff. You know, you got some of them you miss, and you just like, oh, I'm so happy I see them on Turkey Day. Look, hey, if you be their little backup babysitter on Turkey Day at the Turkey Day party, go ahead. They can't say nothing about you. They can't say, oh, you was with the kids the whole time. Be like, the kids ain't seen me in a while. See, you can always say that. So if they say, how come you with the kids a lot? Say, I miss my nephew and my niece. See? They can't come at you for not being in the turkey dinner room the whole time. You see, I know you're saying, but that's using the kids as an excuse. So, at least you doing it from the goodness of your heart while protecting your energy from toxic grown-up energy at the same time. It's a win-win situation. I'm telling you. Now, another thing. Make sure you clean something. I don't care what it is. Clean a couple cups. Bust something on the table. Put something away. Volunteer to help a little bit. Because, look, some people, they will wait for you not to do that at the family party. And then they will change the whole dynamics and turn everybody against you at the family party because they think you being lazy and entitled. Now, I know you ain't like that because you God sent, but you might not want to help because you might be at somebody's party who's toxic, but you still got to help a little bit so they don't try to create drama at the party to retaliate because you're not helping in any way. So my family will do that. Like some people in my family, if you sit and just eat their food and you don't help out, they will literally blow cold to you and they won't speak to you. And then other people will give you a funny look like you better not ever come back again. And the vibration will get real dark in my family if you sit up there and think you just going to eat and don't offer no help or don't bring no food or don't even say thank you for the food and put your own dish in the sink and rinse it off. It'll get real uncomfortable in the room in my family. Everybody's family different, right? Everybody, if you don't bring your plate, you better help out. If you can't help out with the dishes, you better be helping out with the kids. My family don't play about that. You ain't gonna just come up in here and just eat all this turkey and not do no work. So make sure you cover your butt so people don't try to say, oh, you the one in the family that act entitled. You don't want them passing the entitled privilege image to you when you know who the people are in the family who's really acting privileged and entitled. So you don't want them gaslighting you and saying you the one all because of the turkey dinner you was a little lazy and you didn't help out. You don't want that. All right, so another thing to do is to try to mingle more with people that you know feel good, got good vibe, that have treated you right, that like to talk to you. Use that communication with them as a way to get through the time at the party. So anytime you feel like that same toxic family member keep coming for you, just turn your head and start talking to the one that you know that's okay, that's nice, or at least isn't working against you or got a good vibe. This way, you just get through the time near. You know, sometimes going to family holiday events can feel like you having a temporary prison sentence. I know it feel like that with me sometimes. Like when I go around my husband's family sometime, in certain parts of my family at their parties, when they're hosting the parties, it feel like I just went to prison for a day. So if you feel like that, what would you do to survive prison for a day? What would you do? Would you listen more rather than talk so you don't get no verbal fight? Would you maybe look on your phone a little bit if you had a phone in prison? Would you be saying some scriptures and speaking to God up in your mind so you can survive the prison time? Would you be helping a little bit around the prison room so don't nobody stab you in the back or disrespect you? I mean, I'm just saying, because if it feel like prison, you need to do what you could do, what you can do to survive that prison time. Because you know, a 3-hour family event, when it's a toxic family, can feel like 10 years in prison, even though you never been to prison. Right? There's some people that would rather go to prison for a week than go to a family party because their family is that damn toxic. I'm serious. So these are some survival tips. One thing you want to make sure you do is don't be leaving your purse and your business unattended. Because people that haven't seen you in a while, they going through your purse. Oh, best believe that. Family members that are toxic, that have been gang stalking you on the low, have been trying to troll you and track you and haven't been able to. Soon as you leave that person wallet sitting there, they're going to open that wallet and see what cards you got in there, with bank cards, whatever they can see real quick. That's what they going to do. If you got some receipts in your purse, they going to look at the receipts and and they going to put it all back in there and act like they didn't do it. I'm telling you, be on guard. And don't bring nothing that you can accidentally leave. Like a ring that you take off when you washing your hands before having turkey dinner. Don't do that, because they'll say that you ain't leave the ring. Some family members don't give a damn if you left jewelry at their house. They're going to say that they didn't take it and they don't know where it's at. And that's just it. Okay? All right, so I gave you some survival tips. Now, here's another thing. If you are bringing a guest, make sure that you keep an eye on your guests, because some people will disrespect your guests on purpose. Some family members will disrespect your guests on purpose because they want to make you fall out. They want to isolate you out here. So if you don't have them, you don't have nobody. So be careful about family members doing sneak attacks on your guests, so to put you in a hard place and make you and your friend, your guest, possibly argue or fall out at the party or afterwards. Or your guest might not want to deal with you. Your guest friend might not want to deal with you because your family too damn toxic. So you don't want that type of situation, all right? All right, if you like this video, you know what to do. Thanks for watching and have a good Turkey Day. Bye.